Hello, everybody. Somebody give me a sound check. I'm trying some new things out here tonight. Some new equipment. Maybe y'all can hear me a little bit better. Maybe you can't. So I'd like to get somebody to give me a sound check and see if they can hear me good. So somebody come on there in the chat box. Let me know you can hear me. I'll wait on that to come on in. So before I go any further, I don't want to sit here and be talking if nobody can hear me. So, all right, I got it. Sounds good. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I know one thing. I don't like these headphones. I feel like I'm in a hole or something. I don't know. But I guess I'll get used to it, won't I? So that sounds good. See who all's commenting here. I might need to get me some glasses. I'm having a hard time seeing. All right. I'm gonna have to get used to these things because I've never done this before. I've been talking to a microphone before, but this podcast, this is the equipment I'm going to be using for that podcast. So I wanted to try it out tonight and see how it done and just make sure everybody can hear me real good. Maybe I'll use it. Maybe it'll be better audio than what we've had in the past. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to let a bunch of people get on here. Everybody comment in the box where everybody's from. That'd be great. I'd like to know where everybody's from and get to know some people on my channel. I know some of y'all. Some of y'all called me and we've talked, and I sure enjoy when you call and talk to me. But I'd like to know where everybody's from. So put that in the comments. That'd be really, really good. We'll let a few more people get in here and get to rolling. Then we'll try our best to get on here and see how we can do tonight. So I'm going to take these off, though, because I don't think I can handle it. All right, that's a lot better. I can hear myself a little better now. As long as you all can hear me, I'm good. So headphones kind of get in the way a little bit. So detector in the background is freaking out my golden retrievers. Yeah, I've got another guy that he texts me all the time. He's a friend of mine. He'll text me and say chirp, chirp, because he hears that fire detector. Yeah, I know. I need to get the battery changed in that, but sometimes we're just too busy to do things like that we need to do all the time. So, yeah. All right, Donkey Doolittle, Indiana. Yep, I look forward to seeing you Thursday night. Yep, that's going to be fun. You're going to come down Thursday night and see us. We're going to drive some horses and talk about a few things, and I'm sure looking forward to that, and I sure appreciate your call today. I really appreciate that. William Copeland is from Oregon. Okay. We spoke on the phone previously. All right, William. Well, good deal. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I kind of knew who you was. I mean, yeah, I've seen you comment quite a bit, but I wasn't sure who you was. So I'm not for sure, but I know you're from Oregon now, so that's good. I was in Oregon back last year in April. I went out to Bend, Oregon, Sisters, Oregon, and sold some horses, and we just had a great time out there. And I had a good time in Oregon. I truly enjoyed Oregon. It was fun. So gotta get my little nicotine in, guys. Us hillbillies like nicotine. I'm sorry, but it's just something we do. So draft horses are amazing. Well, thank you very much, my friend. Beyond Category. Guys, that's a new channel starting up. Good friend of mine. He's got a channel. It's called Beyond Category. He's going to be doing a lot of cool things on that channel. He's a super nice guy. If y'all don't care, get on Beyond Category and subscribe to him. I think he'd really appreciate that very much. So all right, let's move on down the line. I'm going to let some more people get in. We got 17 people on here right now, so that's a pretty good amount. Like to get a bunch more, but hey, we got to do what we got to do, don't we? I got a paper here that my wife wrote out for me that I'm supposed to talk about some things. So, guys, I'm going to try to start doing these lives quite a bit. I wanted to do it for a long time, and I think it's really going to help bring a few things together and make it where everybody can know what's going on a little more. I got a new webcam too, so I'm trying to get it adjusted and everything else. So y'all are my guinea pigs tonight. So just hang in there with me. It's going to be all right. And we'll get through this together. So, first thing I want to talk about is our Facebook page. We've got an awesome Facebook page. My wife does that Facebook page. She works on it all day, every day, guys, and then some at night. She's very good at what she does on there, and she started it, I think, last May or June or something like that. And she went from like nothing to 7,000 followers since then, and that's really good. Not for that, and it's really helped us. And if y'all would, if you're not on a Facebook page, slide on over to that Facebook and give that Facebook a like and a follow and share it. We'd sure appreciate it. She tries to put everything on there we got for sale. That's another place you can watch the videos and keep up with what's going on with us and what we're doing here at Haste Draft Horses and Mules. And we'd sure appreciate it if you go over and follow that Facebook page. Also, she has an Instagram page, Haste Draft Horses and Mules on Instagram, and also TikTok, and of course here on YouTube. And we also have a website. It's www.drafthorsesanmulesforsale.com. And I try my best to keep everything on that website that we do. And if we can help you in any way, just call us. But I'm going to try to keep putting everything on that website we got for sale and try to keep everything going a whole lot more on that website than I do. But YouTube is my main source of videos. Y'all know that. We put every video on YouTube. So we would love to have everybody, if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, get on there and subscribe. That way you get notifications when we got a new team that comes out. You'll be notified. So get on there and subscribe on this YouTube channel. I'd sure appreciate it. And Gary Bradshaw coming in good in North Carolina. Gary, where are you at in North Carolina? I'm just curious. I'd like to know. I like North Carolina. I got a lot of good friends down there and a lot of good people in North Carolina. So shoot me on there where you're from in North Carolina. I'd sure appreciate it. That'd be fun to know. Everybody else come in there and say something in that chat box. I'd sure appreciate it. I'd like to know where everybody's from. So I have a hard time seeing this. I got this laptop kind of far away from me. And I usually got my wife in here reading my comments, and I got the camera on another computer. But right now she's not in here, so she'll be here in a minute though. We may change it around when she gets in here. So we got Miss Anna from Vermont. I've sold quite a few horses up in Vermont. We sold one horse a couple years ago. I remember very well by the name of Flame. You talk about a good horse, a Frisian sport horse gelding. He was nice. And I sold him to a nice lady up in Vermont. So I've been to Vermont several times. It's a beautiful place. I absolutely love it. Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. I always say there's no more beautiful place in the fall of the year than Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. And I'm going to try to move this mic around some. It's kind of in my way a little bit, but I love Vermont. I love the Northeast, and we're hoping to get up there a lot in the future and do a lot more things up there. So stay tuned on that. So anybody else wants to come in, you're more than welcome to come in and talk to us, and we'll just keep trucking along there. So I'm checking my phone too, guys. I've had a lot of calls today. If I didn't get back to you, I'm sorry. I apologize, but I will get back to you. This phone rings nonstop, and which is good. I'm not complaining. I like talking to people. I enjoy it, but it's hard to call everybody back. So, and I'm long-winded. I can talk. So if you'll talk to me and you're long-winded too, we may have a problem. We may talk on the phone quite a while. So, but I sure appreciate y'all. This guy's calling me. Keeps calling. Let me see. Make sure he don't need nothing. Hold on one second. Hello. Yeah. Okay. I'm in the middle of a Facebook Live right now, on doing a Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube Live. Let me call you back on that mule when I get off this thing, if you don't care.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine, buddy. Thank you so much. Guy come and rode a mule today at the barn. He said he's going to buy it, but I told him I'd have to call him back. So we'll call him back when we get done here. Hopefully he'll be nice and wait on us. Hopefully anyway. But all right. So y'all know the Facebook, you know the Instagram, you know the YouTube, because you're on here right now. So you have to know it, and you know everything else. So get on there and follow everything and support us. I'd sure appreciate it. Anything we can do and to build this business and build more social media and all that stuff, we're going to try our best to do it. So if you don't care, get on there and follow us and all that stuff and like and share. I'd sure appreciate it. And stay on that stuff. There's going to be some more giveaways coming. You know, on Facebook, 3 or 4 weeks ago, we give away a brand new harness. Some of y'all may have registered for it. I don't know, but we give away a brand new harness on there, and a lucky lady won it, and we give away some tickets to our spectator tickets to our clinic on there last week or this week actually still, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But we may do something for you YouTube people too here pretty soon. Hopefully, we're going to anyway. But follow on those other things because it's all good, and we sure appreciate you. I'm just looking at my list. So. All right. I want to talk about the podcast coming up. Since I do have this handy dandy microphone here now that I'm going to be using on that podcast, this podcast producing company, Bourbon Barrel Podcasting out of Lexington, Kentucky. I have signed up with them and they have agreed to produce this podcast that I'm going to be doing. And guys, I'm just a hillbilly. I'm an old redneck hillbilly from right here in Casey County, Kentucky. And I ain't nothing fancy and special, but it's something I've always wanted to do. And hopefully people will appreciate it and sure enjoy it. And we're going to be doing that podcast. They've went ahead and signed on to be the producer of it. And we're going to be getting on there and talking and just having a ball. And I've got some great people coming up on there, guys. The first 5 episodes are going to be unreal. I can't believe the people that I've got going to be coming on that podcast with me. Some really popular people that I'm really excited about. So you all will enjoy hearing them talk, hopefully, as well. So I'm going to lean up so I can see these comments. Hickory and Blowing Rock, 70 miles north of Charlotte. I know exactly where you are. I was in Charlotte a few weeks ago at a ball game. I went there with a good customer of mine named Michael. He invited me to one of the Charlotte Hornets games with him, and I went down and went with him. We just had a ball. Mike, if you're watching this, let's go again. I had a great time. We should do that again sometime. And Gary, some of these days I may be coming through down there, and I may say, Gary, I need a place to stop and stay and put some horses overnight. And I may just call you. You can't never tell, buddy. So you may meet me someday. I'm looking forward to that. You've been a follower for a while, and we sure appreciate you, Gary. Thank you, sir. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm proud of this microphone. I like it. I ain't never had one like this. So, but hey, it works great. This big thing here clips on the table, and I can move it around wherever I want to move it. I can bend it down here like this if I want to, I guess, and put it right in front. Hey, that works. That actually works better. Yeah, but I do have a microphone, so well, I'm hoping it'll help the audio of the sound and stuff. That's what I'm hoping. Because a lot of times you got just a regular mic built in a computer or something, you don't really get a good clear sound. So I think this sound here might sound a little better. I don't know. You all let me know. So, all right. So we talked about the podcast. Bourbon Barrel Podcast is going to produce it. It's going to be available on all platforms: Apple, Spotify, anywhere you listen to podcasts. It's even going to be on YouTube. So we're looking really, really forward to that. I am, because I'm super excited about it. I'm meeting with those folks up in Lexington, Kentucky next Wednesday. We're going to meet and have a meeting and get everything together. And then I'm going to record the podcast the following week, my first episode. It'll come out once a month. And guys, it's not going to be nothing like, we're just going to get on there and talk about, it's going to be horse related, draft horse related, horse industry related. I'm going to interview people from ropers to reiners to equine equipment makers to all kinds of people in the equine business and all walks of equine life. And I'm looking super forward to getting on there and talking and hearing some of the stories. And it's just going to be a great time. So stay tuned for that. I'd love to have you all listen to my podcast. If you don't want to listen to it, I understand 100%. No worries. So don't worry about it. But if you want to, that's awesome. So, oh, thank you, Brian. I sure appreciate it, Brian. Yep. Thank you so much, sir. Hope you and yours are doing well tonight. And I'd like to meet you someday too. I don't think I've met you before, but I'd sure like to meet you and get to know you. It'd be great. We'd love to sell you a team of horses or do anything we can to help you. So if we can help you in any way, you just let us know, okay? My number is all over the place. You can call me anytime. We'd love to help you, buddy. Somebody else come on there and keep this thing going. Tell me where you're from. Ask some questions. We got 25 people on here, and I don't think all 25 has said anything. So that'll be good. I want all 25 people on here to say something on there. Are you planning on any return training gigs, workshops to the Pacific? William, I would love to. I tell you what, I would love to do it. We're doing the Billings Clinic. I got a couple spots left of that. If you want to come, you're more than welcome to. Call me. We'll get you set up and registered. But I would like to do a clinic in California. I don't know why. I'd just like to come out to California maybe and do a clinic sometime, or Oregon or Washington State, maybe around Spokane or anywhere in that Northwest. I'd love to, William. I sure would. And if time allows and things, we sure may try to do that. So let's keep that on the burner. That may be something we do in the future. So, guys, I want to build this YouTube up bigger and everything and just keep trying to push. And I'm hoping this podcast will help do that. That's one of the main reasons I'm coming on and doing that, is just try to keep building this business and make it better and better for you all. Well, for us, me and Henry and our families, but for you all too. So, and I welcome anybody to watch our channel. It don't matter if you buy a team of horses or not. If you just want to watch horses and watch what we do and enjoy it, and you're welcome to come watch our channel. We'd sure appreciate it. All right. So we got the podcast talked about. One other thing I want to talk about. Everybody asks me every day what kind of wagon that is we use, that little gray wagon that we pull behind all these teams. We've been using that wagon pretty religiously for about 4 or 5 months now. That wagon I got from an Amish guy. It's a sad story, but I'm going to tell it anyway because it's the truth and it's what happened. But the Amish guy died. A skid steer flipped over on him, and his wife left the Amish and she sold it to me, and I bought it from her. But that little wagon is a Pioneer wagon. Pioneer went out of business. Weaver, somebody took them over. I'm not sure who, but that's a Pioneer gear, and it's torsion axles. It's got band brakes on the rear. The little thing you see we pull up front, that's the brakes. It's just got band brakes. It don't have hydraulics or nothing. If you got a good enough team, you ain't got to worry about them running, so you don't need good brakes anyway. So we don't like to train with heavy brakes. We like to rely on the horses and the lines and the bits for the brakes. And that's just the way we like to train horses. So, but it don't have the best brakes in the world, but you can add hydraulic brakes to those gears if you like. 4-wheel, 2-wheel, whatever. But it's a Pioneer torsion axle gear. It's a half ton. You can get a ton, you can get a 3/4 ton, you can get a 2 ton, 3 ton, whatever you want. But that one's just a small half ton gear. It don't hardly weigh nothing. And it's got fiberglass bed on it. So that wagon is so lightweight. Me and Henry can move it by ourselves. As far as we want to move it, we can load it. It's so easy to handle. And we just decided to use that wagon for a video wagon, training wagon, and just beat it to death. And we've sure enjoyed it. But there is a new company making those kind of gears. Well, they're not new. They've been out quite a while now, called Easy Trail, Millersburg, Ohio. You can order gears from them. We order some gears from them from time to time, and they're super good as well. So that's the little thing about that wagon. I just wanted to answer that question because people ask me that every day, and I figured I'd get on there and answer that question for y'all. So another thing I want to talk about, I'll just keep rolling down the line. We have T-shirts coming. We have hats coming, all different sizes. If you want a T-shirt or a hat from Haste, Draft Horses and Mules, I'm not sure what the price is going to be yet. I'm thinking, I can't remember. She told me something. I'll have to ask her and get back with y'all on that. But they're not going to be super expensive. We're just going to sell them for pretty much kind of what we got in them, just to promote our business. We want y'all wearing our hats and shirts and T-shirts and all that. So we're looking forward to that. So what's that score on that game? Kentucky's playing Tennessee tonight, and I'm kind of just interested a little bit in it. But I'm here. Don't worry about it. Henry gets so tore up at me all the time. You got to watch a stupid ball game. But he don't understand. He'll understand someday, maybe. I don't know. But I like basketball. I can't help it. So basketball and draft horses and bluegrass music. Love bluegrass music. If it's got a banjo in it and a fiddle, I'm in. That's what I love. So William, I've sold some mules for chuck wagons teams. I have. but I don't train them, and I don't try to be a chuck wagon guy. But I have sold some mules to people that do chuck wagons, and yeah, but I don't know much about them. I think it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching them. I watch a lot of it on YouTube all the time. So yeah, I do enjoy chuck wagons. It's fun. Now, are you talking about just a chuck wagon serving dinner on it and pulling it around, or are you talking about the chuck wagon races? Southwest Missouri. Do you think that's a huge question from Southwest Missouri? That's a huge question. The horse market, I got a lot of feelings about it. And I could actually do a whole live video on that if you want me to. I study it every day. I talk to people every day in the horse market about, oh, what's it going to do? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Is it this and that, this and that? We have no clue what it's going to do. But I think I've got it figured out exactly what it's going to do. And all I'm going to say right now is welcome to the new world. It's here to stay. The horse market is high, it's going to stay high, and it's here to stay. Good horses ain't cheap, and cheap horses ain't good. And I'm going to do a live. Thank you very much. You just give me an idea. I'm going to do a live video here pretty soon. I may do a podcast episode on it. I've been thinking about that, getting a super good friend of mine in that knows the industry really well and do a podcast on it maybe. But I mean, it just keeps going up. I thought it was going to go down after COVID, but it's been better. It just keeps going up. And I'm not talking about prices in general. We've been selling horses for the same kind of money for 10, 15 years. I'm not talking prices. I'm talking about the number of people coming in. Excuse me. The number of people interested, wanting to start more things with horses. This draft horse world, it's unreal. You wouldn't believe the people that want to drive a team of horses. They love it. And I love promoting it. I love teaching people. We love going out and just bringing new people into it. And it's just a great thing. Thank you for your question. I sure appreciate it. That's a good point. And I want to do more on that subject. And thank you for giving me that idea again. I really appreciate it. I can't see that. I'm going to have to get up here closer. Yep, I know what you're talking about. We did a clinic down in Mount Pleasant, Texas, and there's a good guy down there, a good friend of mine. I've sold him a lot of horses. His name is Antoine. He owns Next Level Pet Food. If y'all need any pet food for your dogs, they make it down there in Mount Pleasant, Texas. Next Level Pet Food. Check it out. Great stuff. Antoine's a great guy, and they got a great company. But on the other hand, he has a chuck wagon. He brought it over with all the original stuff and served dinner on it at our clinic. Some of y'all might have been there. It was the neatest thing, and we sure enjoyed it. And that was a fun time. So, yep, that was fun. So, all right, back to the t-shirts and hats. I'm gonna be around, jumping around everywhere tonight because I'm gonna be answering y'all's questions while I'm talking about our stuff. So, I'm gonna talk about our stuff until y'all's questions come in. Then I'll pause and answer your question and move back to us. So, keep them questions coming. Thank everybody who's commented and done a question. I sure appreciate it. Got to wet my whistle a little bit. All right. So now, t-shirts and hats and all that, we got them coming. We're going to have flat bill hats like these. That's my style. I wore these for many, many years. I love them. We're going to do some of them. And for you people that like a curved bill, we're going to do a bunch of them too. And we're going to have black t-shirts with our logo on the front and something on the sleeve maybe. We'll have those t-shirts at our clinic. We're going to debut them at our clinic and start selling them. If you want a t-shirt, you can call me. You can email me. Get you a price. We can ship you one out, whatever have you. We'd love to get you a t-shirt. So NNA harness, guys, we started that up last Tuesday. It's been less than a week. We're selling them like crazy. People's calling. Thank you all. We got a great start with NNA. We shipped out harnesses this week, several of them. And we sure appreciate you all doing that. And I know you'll love and enjoy your harness. We do have NNA harness 100% here. We can ship them out. They ship out same day. Everything's ready. Check the website tomorrow, Monday, sometime it should be on there. Everything on NNA Harness will be on the website under the Harness tab on www.drafthorsesandsmulesforsale.com. So check that out, please. All right, we want to talk about our clinic in Billings, Montana. That thing's filling up. Got a few more spots left. I want to do something for you YouTube people because we did some on Facebook, so I'm going to do something for YouTube as well. I'm going to give away 2 spectator tickets for that clinic. We got YouTube. Now I want to give away 2 on or now I want to give away 2 on YouTube. So the way we're going to do that is I'm going to try to figure it out. I've got some ideas. I'll probably do a live in a week or two, and everybody that watches that live and shares and comments on that live will be entered into a drawing, and we'll draw at the end of the live. I'll get some stuff coming up on that pretty soon, so we'll do that for you guys. I know one thing. Next live, I'm going to have my wife over here so I can have her read these comments to me because I can't see them this far back. Hey, yes, up in Ontario, Canada. Man, Canada's been so good to us. We love our Canadian people. And thank you all so much for watching from Ontario, Canada. We thank you. And keep watching. You're welcome to watch all you want. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email, call, anything you'd like to do. We sure appreciate you all. Since COVID, when COVID hit, Canada slowed down because we couldn't go. Nobody could get up there, and it was just a mess. But now it's opened back up. A lot of the Canadians are coming to our clinic in Montana. We got a whole slew of them coming from British Columbia, Alberta. We're looking forward to actually meeting them and getting to spend time with them and teach them some things about driving horses from these old Kentucky boys and gals down here in Kentucky. And hopefully we'll learn something from y'all too. Y'all, I do these clinics. Yes, I do. I don't know everything about driving horses. I don't know. I'm no better than some of y'all out there. We're no better than some of yous. To be 100% honest with you, we just enjoy it so much and love it and try to do the best we can. At these clinics, we learn. Sometimes I learn just as much as y'all do. I learn something at every clinic. Knowledge is power. When you quit learning, you've lost everything. I learn something every day of my life. I try to. I push to learn more, and I want to keep learning more because when you stop learning, it's done. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all watching. Thank you up there in Ontario, Canada, for watching our videos. And if we can do anything for you all, you call us. We sure appreciate you very, very much. And at that clinic, it's going to be a great time. It's so much fun. If anybody wants to come, I've got 2 or 3 spots left. Call me. We'd love to have you at our clinic in Billings, Montana. Spectators, the more the merrier. Anybody can come for that clinic, that be a spectator. We're not going to fill it up. I mean, I don't think an old Kentucky boy like me and Henry and us, I don't think we can fill a big arena like that. I may be wrong, but I don't think we can. But if we do, we do. But I think there'll be plenty of seats. You just pay for spectators at the door. It's $50 a person per day. Come and hang out with us and have a great time. So we're looking so forward to that clinic. Guys, we're going to bring teams like crazy to that clinic, probably 8 teams at least, maybe 10. So it's going to be a great time. We'll have the whole NNA harness shop with us. We'll have hats. We'll have T-shirts. We'll have everything there, implements. It's going to be a blast. Come to that clinic. We would sure appreciate everybody that comes. So, all right, now I want to talk about teams that sold this week already. You may remember Spartan and Viking. We put them on. They sold like within 30 minutes. Mr. Robert from Red Deer, Alberta, Canada, bought that team. And he's getting them, so that sounds great. I'm excited about it. I'm excited for him. So excited for him. He's 77, and he has a team of perching Canadian crosses right now. And he just wanted a younger team to put with them, maybe drive 4 abreast, and he's going to have a blast. And I'm so excited for Robert up there in Alberta, Canada. So he's coming to the clinic too, so that's going to be fun to get to meet him and have a good time. And we sold a few single horses this week, sold a few teams that wasn't online. Quite a bit of stuff sold. So beyond category, I cannot read that from here. So I'm going to have to move around and get closer to that screen. So hold, please. 3 weeks in Case County. Ties more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know him. Amazed their nature, you know. Yep. And beyond category, I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you while you was here. I wish I could have, but me and you are going to meet. I promise you. You just come to the house sometime or whatever. I need to meet you. So next time you're in the area, you holler at me. If I'm home, we'll make it happen. If I ain't home, I'm sorry, and I'm usually gone more than I'm home. So figure that out, I guess. Well, you know that you text me all the time. You know I'm out on the road all the time. So there you go. But teams I have available right now. Doc and White, they're on YouTube. They're still available. Super nice young team of 3-year-old Belgian Geldings. Um, and then I've also got a super nice team of 2-year-old Belgians. Guys, they're a young team. They're not 100%. They're very green. But if somebody wants them, they can buy them now. But if they don't, I'm gonna keep them and get them on ready to sell. Keep them a couple of years and get them ready. But they're there and available if somebody wants them. The two newest teams I put on, Midnight and Shadow, super good team of 6 and 7-year-old Persian Geldings. I usually don't sell those older geldings like that, but a friend of mine had them and he called me and said, "Do you want to buy them? I need to sell them. I know he's had them a long time. I know the horses. I've been around them, so I bought them from him. They're good. They're a super nice team of Persian Geldings that somebody's sure going to love. They're mature. They're in their prime and they know what they're doing. Check out their video. You won't regret that. And then we've also got I can't remember what she named that team. My mind just went blank. Traveler and Bogard. Super nice team of gray Persian Geldings. One is 17.1, one's 17.2 inches tall. That's exact measurements from a stick in our barn on level concrete with a level on it. So one is an inch and a half taller. They don't match in their gray in 100%, but they sure look good together still, and they're a super nice team. Beginner safe, honest, good team of horses. Check them out also. Well, I find all my horses wherever I can find them. I usually buy young ones and we just keep them and work them. And we got a lot of people that help us. And I work. I get out and drive, and go. Um, I've got a 2 or 3-year-old Ford pickup truck out here that's got 120,000 miles on it. I'll wear that truck out in another year or two. I wear a truck out and I drive the roads and I work daylight to dark. And when I get done with this live, I'm going to work some more and rest tomorrow and Monday morning hit it again. We just get out and push and work and find these things. And we love doing it. There's nothing more than me and Henry love than getting in that truck and heading out and just going on a buying spree, buying yearlings. I love doing it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I wouldn't have it no other way. And that's how we find most of them. Just buy them young, make them what they need to be, because you can't buy them already started and try to retrain them. It's like a kid. Raise them up the right way and they'll go in the way they should go. Don't raise them right and try to fix it. You got a problem. So we just like buying young horses and making them what they are on our own. That's just the way we do it. So I'm not really going to sell somebody else's problem. I want to honestly be able to represent a horse, tell you how it is. And the only way I can honestly represent it is know the history. And that's what we do. Thank you for your question so much. I sure greatly appreciate it. Any other comments, questions? Have at it. I'd love to answer all of them I can. And I'm here to help each and every one of you. So let me know if I can help you. Stonewall and Lee, they're online. They're super nice guys. You've never seen a better team of horses in y'all's life, and I never seen a better team in my life. They are amazing. I don't know what else to say. They check every box you'd want to check. And if you're in the market to buy a team and you don't buy them when you drive them, you probably wasn't in the market anyway. If you got the money and you can afford them, that's the best team you're ever going to find. I'm not hard up to sell them. I like them a lot. And I got a price on them and I'm not going to drop the price. And if they bring it, they bring it. If they don't, they don't. So they're so good. And I've never had a team like this, and I kind of like them. I'm proud of them. I love them so much. And you watch the video on them, you all will see they're something else. So they're on there. Stonewall and Lee. Hopefully nobody will buy them, and they'll be at the clinic in Billings. That's what I'm hoping, because I want to take them out there and really let you all learn to drive on them, because they're the kind of team any teamster deserves to learn to drive on. And I want to bring them to that clinic. And then I'd love to take them out to the sale in Brighton, Colorado, and compete in those competitions out there and just really show people what a good team of horses is and have a blast. And I may do that. I don't know. It's just something I'm thinking about. I think about stuff a lot. So that's something I'm thinking about doing. It may happen. It may not. I guess it depends on how busy we get at home and what happens. But that's a good team of horses. If you ever seen one, if you want a good team of horses, call me. I mean, they're good. Watch the video. That's all I can say. So we got those Perchins available. Next week next week's kind of going to be a down week for us guys. We got a lot of people coming in. We got customers flying in. We got customers coming. I got a meeting Wednesday. I got more people coming Thursday night. We got customers coming Friday, Saturday. Next week's kind of going to be a customer week. You won't see a lot of horses put on next week. You may see one team. I may put my little Suffolk Punch Perchin crosses on next week. They're super nice. If you ever wanted a good team of little short mares, that's a rare team. I'll probably put them on next week if I get time to video. I may try to do that. And I got to go up north next week, make a trip up there and do some things again. And I just got a busy week all next week. So, and then we're going to be getting ready for the clinic after that. We're going to be pushing, loading up for that, getting everything prepared and ready that we need to do. So we're looking really forward to that as well. I see Brian Napier. I'm going to see what he's saying here. I have that problem, Brian. I price everything. I don't know. I'm a salesman. I price everything, but they're for sale if somebody wants them. But if you're serious about a team of horses and you're in the market for a team, if you come here and drive these horses and you don't buy them, I'm going to say you wasn't in the market for a team of horses. That's what I'm going to say, because they'll blow your mind. I mean, there's no question about it. Me and Henry had cold chills and was about squalling and running around so happy the other day in town with them horses when we videoed them. That's just how good they was. We had the best time with them horses when we videoed them, and it was wonderful. We had a great time. I laid on the ground, and Henry laid on the ground out by the horses. Him and his little boy. You can see it on the video. See the pictures. We laid there for about an hour and just left them horses standing out in the middle of the field. I was on the phone with I call him a friend. I've never met him, but a good guy up in Maine. He owns a car dealership up there, and he's looking to buy a team from me, and hopefully he will someday. I'm looking so forward to going up there and meeting him. But I was on the phone with him for a long time and a bunch of other people, and them horses stood there the whole time. They didn't move a foot, didn't move a head. That's just how they are. You can do it anywhere, anytime. We stood them in front of the truck, blared the banjo playing, fiddles and people singing, and Henry's little boy blew the horn like a 2-year-old would, just laid on it for 2 or 3 minutes. They never even noticed it. And then Henry stood on top of the plow and shot a shotgun 8 times right behind them with turkey load. They never moved. That's the kind of team they are. They're unreal. I'm convinced Henry could stand on their backs and shoot 245s at the same time. I may talk him into it. We may do it because that's the kind of team they are. I guarantee you they wouldn't move an inch. A lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of work goes into making a team that good. Some people don't understand. Some people do. But imagine harnessing a team every day, 6 in the morning till night, working them, and just putting your whole heart and soul into a team of horses. Imagine what that's worth. I mean, that's a good team. That's all I'm going to say. So I better hush before I sell them tonight. Anybody else got any comments or anything else they want to say? Because I'm getting ready to shut this thing down and watch the second half of the ball game and work online, try to get that website updated tonight. That's my plan anyway. Anybody got anything else they want to say anytime, anywhere? All right, the clock is ticking. I'm waiting on comments or questions before I shut this thing down. I think I went over everything on the list she made me. No, I didn't either. I didn't. I've got a little single Appaloosa cross-looking horse. I don't know what he is. He's like, I don't know, he looks like an Appaloosa in the head, but he got like splashes on his head, but he's a little bay horse with a black mane and tail. Guys, this little thing rides around like you wouldn't believe. He's super handy. He's super broke. And people, we had Amish people up there that don't ride horses, car driving Amish, helping us build our fence. And these young teenage boys rode that horse every day at lunch. and every night till dark, and they was loping on him. They didn't know a bit more what they was doing. Nothing. Had to bridle on backwards. It was awful, and he just took it and did the best he ever was. He drives awesome too. I'm going to video him next week and put him online. You all don't want to miss that little horse. He's coming up next week. If you're looking for a little pleasure horse, 14 and a half hands, just a cute little thing for your kids or somebody to ride and drive, they really enjoy that horse. So stay tuned for him. You'll see him on YouTube this week. Do you ever do videos of starting your horses? Gibbons goats, I never have. I'll be honest with you, I've really slacked the past 15 years. I've had this YouTube channel a long time. It's really just started growing this year a lot because I started talking on it. I didn't ever do nothing but just throw a horse on and there you go. Just let the horse do the talking. But a good friend of mine, a pretty famous YouTuber named Peter Santinello, told me, he said, if you'll get on there and talk and show your face and make a relationship with these people on the YouTube channel, your channel will blow up. And it has. I've gained like 1,000 subscribers in the month of January. And I took his advice. It goes back to saying knowledge is power, and you don't never know anything, and you learn every day. And I learned that from him. And he taught me that, and I sure appreciate him for teaching me that. Peter, I know you might not be watching this YouTube live, but thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. So, but that's something I should do, Gibbons goats. I should do that. And as soon as I get time, I'm going to try my best to do that for you and everybody else that wants to watch. So let's do that. So, all right, that's a plan. We got a plan together. So stay tuned. Subscribe, like the channel, follow. You may see that pretty soon. Hey, everybody, do me a favor. YouTube boost our stuff. If you get on there and put a little like on that thing, top that screen up yonder, put you a little like on there. Everybody that's on here watching, there's 25 people and I got 10 likes. Try to get that thing on up there at about 25 at least so we look good anyway. Thank y'all. I'd appreciate it. Hey, somebody done it. There goes 11. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, please do. I'd sure appreciate it. It'd mean the world to me. I broke 5,000 subscribers. We're getting ready to hit 6,000. I'd love to get 10,000 subscribers by the 1st of March. Somehow. I don't know if I will. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to try everything I can to do it. If you know of anybody that's got YouTube, tell them to subscribe to this channel. I'd sure appreciate it. And when I get to 10,000 subscribers, I may do a massive giveaway on this channel for everybody that's subscribed. So get on there and subscribe. I'd sure appreciate it. It means the world to me. All right, I got to answer William here. He said something on here. They're my favorites too, William. By far, bar none, they're the best. They're such a good team, and I'm proud to own them, and I'm proud to offer them here. And I can't wait to see what happens with that team because it's going to be special. I appreciate each and every one of you all. And if there's anything I can do for anybody, you call me. If you need anything, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here for you. I'll talk to anybody. If it's horse related or not, if you need somebody, if you got a question, if you're in the area and you got trouble, if you need somebody to help you, you call us. Me and old Henry, Elizabeth, Henry's wife, Luann, we'll help you. We're here to help you. We want to meet everybody on this channel. Shake your hand. I've got the pleasure to meet quite a few of you. I'm getting ready to meet another guy Thursday night. Super nice guy. We've talked on the phone some. He is a member of a mounted police patrol, and he knows who he is. I'm looking so forward to meeting him and talking to him and selling him and his wife a team of horses. And we're going to have a great time. He's coming down Thursday night, and we got some customers flying in from Maryland. They're going to fly in and come down to the house. I'm going to pick them up at the local airport, and hopefully that'll go good. And I don't know if they're watching, but I hope y'all get to make it and everything works out good and we get to meet and sell y'all a team of horses. I've talked to people today in Minnesota, a great guy. We're going to sell him a team here in a day or two. I'm looking forward to talking to him more. I've talked to people all day long from Florida to Maine to California, and I just love it, guys. I love talking to all y'all and having y'all call and try to buy horses. And I had another guy call me from Iowa a while ago. Me and him talked on the phone for an hour and a half, just about horses, and enjoyed every minute of it. And if you all have questions about us and how we do business, you're welcome to call. Don't assume – and don't take other people's word. I mean, we got testimonials all over the website and videos of people saying how good we are. But I mean, I know word goes a long ways, but if you got questions about us or you want to know more about us or you want to just come out and shake our hand if you can or call us and we'll talk to you. And we want to sell horses as honest as we can. That's what we do. We'll tell you anything. We'll tell you everything we know about them. You're welcome to come here and drive them as long as you want to drive them until your heart is fully satisfied and take them home. And we want to make every customer feel like they've been treated 100% to the best of Haste Drafted Horses and Mules ability when they come here to buy a team. And we consider ourselves all the best. I mean, I want to be the best. I might not be right now, but I want to be the best in this industry. And I want to go down as a legend. People said that Stephen Haste, he was an honest man. He sold a lot of draft horses. I want people to remember me by that. And I'm looking forward to keeping on serving you doing this and helping each and every one of you. Good night, Brother William. God bless you too, buddy. I'm going to meet you someday out there in Oregon. I got a feeling it's going to be fun. So it's going to be a great time. Anytime you get to meet people that love draft horses, it's a great time. It's awesome. So thank you all so much, each and every one of you. And we sure appreciate you. And tomorrow's Sunday. If you need me, call me. I'll be around the house tomorrow, just loafing, taking an easy day, resting. But if you need something, you're more than welcome to call. I'll sit and talk to you on the phone, and we'll help you all we can. So God bless each and every one of you. And we'll pray for you. You all pray for us. And we thank each and all right. We got another comment come in. Boy, you about just didn't get it. That was close now. Hold on a second. Matthew Booty, best teams of mules I bought was from Steve. Took them on many wagon trains. Louisiana boy. Oh, my Lord. You got to help me out here, man. Who are you? I've sold a many. I got to think. Matthew Booty. Help me out. Remind me something about you so I can remember you, because that'll drive me crazy if I don't know who you are. Louisiana boy. Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure I know now. Did you and your brother come up to the farm and buy the team of mules, or maybe you and your friend or something? Ford truck, cowboy hats, slept in the trailer maybe? Remind me of something here a little bit. Make sure it's you. I think I know. I remember who you are. Boy, I got a good memory, don't I? That's pretty good. Matthew, I hope you're doing great. Love to see you again, brother. I'm glad you got them mules. And if you need any more, call me. If you need any draft horses, call me. Wagons, come up and see me. We got a brand new barn, brand new facility. It's great. Come see me, man. You're welcome here anytime. I was down in Louisiana. What was it, a month? When did I go to Louisiana? Huh? About a month ago. I went down to Louisiana and sold a whole load of horses. I went to Jenkins, and I went to another town, and then went over to Texas, to Vidor, Texas. Boy, I had a great time. I had a blast down there. I learned about Cajun food. I learned about crawfish. I learned about Guinea gumbo. This guy I sold these horses to, oh, y'all going to get me off on this now, and I'm going to talk all night. This guy I sold these horses to had about 100 guineas. You know what a guinea is? It's like a bird, like an African bird or something. I don't know what it is. I think they come from Guinea or something. I don't know. They're guineas. And they kill them suckers and make gumbo out of them. And I never heard of eating a guinea. I've eaten coon, I've eaten possum, I've eaten beaver and groundhog and all that stuff, but I ain't never eat a guinea. We had guineas growing up at home, and I always thought we could eat them, but we never tried. But they kill them things and make guinea gumbo. Matthew Booty, have you ever had any guinea gumbo? You can tell me if you have or not on there. But I had a great time. I ate some Cajun food while I was down there and eat some Chinese food at some place and pizza. And I just had a ball. We met some wonderful people down there in Louisiana. And we are looking forward to coming back to the bayou, to Cajun country, selling more of these fine draft horses and mules. So I got to say, I got to lean up. I got a little MacBook here, and it's way away from me. So this laptop will, like the webcam can get my face in it. And I got to lean up to be able to see it. It's real little right. You got to be careful. They will make gumbo out of anything around here. Well, I heard the story about gumbo. It's something about back in the war, gumbo is all they could make. And you just put a bunch of stuff together and make gumbo. And everybody eat gumbo. It's what one guy down there told me. But I sure enjoyed being down there. I liked it down there. Good people. I met nothing but the finest people you ever meet in your life down there in Louisiana. And I had a great time. I sure did. And I've sold a team of horses or mules now to every state in America. And I'm pretty proud of that. That's a goal I had when I started this back in 2007. I wanted to sell something to every state in America, and I've done it. So that's one goal accomplished. Now we got to do a lot more. And we got a lot of goals here. We set goals every day, like 10,000 subscribers. That's my next goal on YouTube. So y'all help me get there. Subscribe to this channel, please. I would sure appreciate it. Share it on your Facebook. Everybody do that for me. Share it on your Facebook. Share all our videos to your friends, your brothers, your sisters, your grannies, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your step cousins, or whoever. Everybody share it. And let's please help me get to 10,000 subscribers. I'd sure appreciate it. And if there's anything I can do for any of y'all, you let me know. I'd sure appreciate that. So, guys, I'm going to get off here and watch the ball game and work online a little bit. Text me, call me if you need me tonight. I'll be awake for a while working. I stay up pretty late because my California people, they're 3 hours behind us. And my Montana people, my Mountain Time people are 2 hours. And sometimes they need to call me at midnight. And it's 9 o'clock there, and I'm here for them. So you can call me. We're open 24/7. We don't close. You can call me anytime. And we'll do anything we can to help anybody. So thank you all so much. God bless each. Oh, got another comment, boy. Every time I try to get off, y'all keep me on. No, I'm joking. Keep commenting. I'll stay on here as long as y'all comment. I don't care a bit. So Brian Napier, oh man, I was hoping to be your first West Virginia team. I'm sorry, Brian. No, West Virginia has been good to me too. It sure has. Virginia has been good to me. Old buddy Hugh in Bedford, Virginia. Are you on here, Hugh? I don't know if you are or not, but you watch my stuff. But sold him a great team of Belgian horses about 2 months ago. And boy, I was glad for him to get them. He's got a story, guys, that is unreal. I should get him on my podcast. That's a good idea. I just give myself a great idea right there. But anyway, I would tell the story, but I may save it for old Hugh to tell you on the podcast. So he's a great guy. He's a super nice guy. Good old Virginia mountain boy. Blue Ridge Mountains, Bedford, Virginia. I love the Blue Ridge Mountains, and I love my people over there in that part of the country too. And I love all y'all from Washington to Florida, from Maine to California. So, all right, let's see who commented now. Oh my Lord, there he is. Boy, I called right out to you, Hugh, and you just come right on to me. How are you doing, buddy? I sure appreciate you, sir. I got your picture. I probably didn't respond to you. I'm sorry. I get so piled up with text and forget sometimes, but I sure appreciate you. And you got them boys looking good driving over in town, buddy. I appreciate you very, very much. That's great, man. That's great. Now, I was talking about your story about your horses. What happened to them? You know what I'm talking about? That hole in the ground. And I told him I should get you on my podcast sometime and tell that story and just tell your stories about all your draft horse dealings and all your old time stuff over there in the Blue Ridge Mountains, West Virginia, or Virginia, not West Virginia, Virginia. Virginia is for lovers, y'all. You know that? That's what it says when you go into Virginia. There's a big sign that says Virginia is for lovers. I don't know the history behind that. But, well, you got a deal, Hugh. We just got another podcast guest, guys, Mr. Hugh from Bedford, Virginia. We're going to get him on there and let him tell his story. He's got a story about a team of draft horses and something happened to him. And I've never heard nothing like it in my life. He told me the story and I couldn't believe it. He's got a great story. So stay tuned for that. We'll get old Hugh on the podcast. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, Hugh. That'll be a great time. Just me and you talking talking about old Blue Ridge Mountain times and Kentucky times. We'll just sure enjoy it. That's for sure. Thank you, Hugh. I sure appreciate customers like you, buddy. You're a great guy, and I appreciate you, man. All my customers. I appreciate all y'all. I can say we don't have bad customers. All our customers are some of the best people you ever could ask for in your whole entire life. I've got so many friends that are customers that's helped us so much, and we've helped them, and it's just great relationships we make here at Haste Draft Horses and Mules. And the best is yet to come, guys. This stuff's just going to keep getting better because we're going to keep pushing out these teams. We're going to keep doing things for you. We got stuff coming. We got stuff we've already got, and stuff's just going to keep getting better and better. And we're looking forward to it. And we're glad to have each and every one of you here riding along with us through videos, through social media, through coming and meeting us, the phone, any way you want to be a part of it. We sure appreciate each and every one of y'all here at Haste Draft Horses and Mules. So good night to each every one of you. God bless you. And we hope to see you soon. Happy trails. Thank y'all. We'll see you.